Is it possible for a person to experience true suffering and actual physical pain from playing Space Station 14? The answer is yes, because this shift, I experienced it. I experienced literal physical pain and ended this shift with a massive fucking headache and a lot of rage. So, for context, this shift comes right after a previous shift that I unfortunately did not have recorded because I joined halfway through and didn't expect anything to happen, all of that. The first person you're going to need to be aware of from that shift is Buck Turn, the research director who said they were going to make a bow. I considered helping them for this because this is directly meta-grudging, but I decided not to and just assumed they were doing it as a joke. So, for context, while we engage in typical security shenanigans, this is helpable because Command is not allowed to break space law the same way security is not allowed to. This is because this is a direct violation of the server rules, and if you're gonna have sec-offs and command breaking space law in a position that they're not eligible to be punished in by being security and command, then you're gonna have a server devolve into complete NRP fucking chaos. And the other reason is that Buck Turn telling me he's gonna make a bow again is breaking the meta shield, or meta grudging, I guess? I don't really know what to call it. But either way, you're not supposed to refer to previous shifts. In a previous shift, this exact thing happened. The exact shift before this, actually. Where he made a bow, I arrested him for having the bow, because command is not above space law, despite popular belief. And as such, he proceeded to whine in LOOC about it for the entire fucking round. Because of course he did. This was also aided by a shitter captain whose name we'll find out later. Spoilers, but, you know. And now I have to head to science because the Borg has informed me that the research director has made a bow. I informed my security officers that they should be set to wanted, just to make sure that if I don't catch them, someone does. And I have to tell them that's not a joke, because most security officers still think that command members are above the law, which they are not. Nobody is above the law. And as such, I am doing my security officer duty of informing the rest of security about the situation and proceeding to arrest them for it. And now the fucking research director debrains the Borg using the robotics console. Now, this is peak fucking shittery for a couple reasons. Part 1, that Borg could be fucking anywhere. That Borg could be in the Singularity Chamber assisting engineering and setting up. He could be in space. He could be in main somewhere. He could be in bar. And now we have a Borg that is effectively useless due to the research director's own ego. Because of fucking course, he has to ego the Borg. And this is also a security issue, which is reason number 2. If a Cindy has an EMAG, well, the Borg can't exactly resist an EMAGing and its laws changing if it's not, brained. Now, I just get sick of RD running, so I immediately use the security checkpoint, and before RD could do that, I slip him, I slip in there, the head of security flashes him, and I start stun batoning him down. Because chasing around annoying motherfuckers is extremely easy, because none of them are robust. And of course, a passenger who slipped into the chaos has to resist arrest. Because of fucking course they have to. Now, the Haas tells me to stop, the RD tries to escape, which is resisting arrest. Because, of course, and Cap just kinda has to walk in and see this entire thing go on. The captain is not having a very good day. I'm just gonna be frank, if anyone suffers more this shift, besides me, it's gonna be the captain. And, of course, Haas says, oh, they don't have a bow. Well, no shit. They stashed it, or something. I don't fucking know. Clearly. And the Borg down there, who is not the same Borg that was cussing out RD, calls for me like, Sec, please, I need your help, security. Please. And I kind of don't realize that the Borg is asking for me for a fair bit. I'm a little busy, but eventually I figure out, oh yeah, the Borg's probably got something important to say. And guess who forgot about the annoying fucking Tighter that decided to stop me from resisting or arresting RD? And now comes the boink. There's two things that could explain this A-help. Either Lord Eclipse, the admin, is watching and sees me arresting RD and is like, why are you arresting the RD? Which is fair, honest, no problems. That's a fair fucking question when you're unaware of the context. But there could be a more sinister reason, and I have no proof of this, and nothing to suggest this, but it's entirely possible that Buck Turn A-helped me, saying that I'm arresting him for no reason. This, of course, is horse shit, and he knows it, because he is well aware of why I am arresting him, which is abuse of the admin relay. Now, you can't prove any of this, so if an admin were to, like, try and punish him for abuse of the relay, it just wouldn't go through, but, you know, we can move past that. And on the way in to deal with the annoying Tighter, I have to tell some guy who is dressed in full Syndicate equipment that I'm gonna need all of that. Like, all of the Syndicate Contra. Because again, contraband is contraband, and highly illegal Cindy Contra is highly illegal Cindy Contra. A boink, and grabbing some more equipment, I come back out to find this guy, and I'm like, alright buddy, need all that contraband. He's got a spear, he's got Cindy clothing on, he's got a lot of illegal shit. I'm like, come on buddy, he's a little apprehensive, but I'm like, it's fine, come on in for a moment. Like, we can sort this out, it'll be fine, no jail time, you don't gotta even fucking stop playing. Like, you could just chill. Like, this guy's coming in, so I'm assuming he's just gonna, you know, comply with the search and me confiscating all his contraband, and I'll just be able to send him on his way, right? Wrong. I actually counted this, and this motherfucker proceeds to waste a full 3.5 minutes bitching about me taking his stupid fucking Cindy pajamas. And I try my very best to be patient and to explain to this idiot calmly that no, you cannot keep the fucking Cindy Contra because it's illegal. You will give it to me, and you're lucky I'm not arresting you for it. Like, just straight up. And I'm like, alright, drop the contraband, last fucking chance. I give him one final chance to just fucking let me take it, but no. He has to be an idiot, and I'm not sure why he thinks he can, like, strong-arm me when he walked into my own department with my flashers, my door access, and thinks he could just run away from me taking his contraband. And I tell him, I gave him a million fucking chances to make this not shit, to be a good guy, to be a good sec-off, but you gotta be an annoying fucker, don't you? You just have to be an annoying pain in the ass, because of course he does. And reasonable compensation? Fuck off. This is not a fucking, like, buy and sell. This is not, like, a fucking, like, free trade organization. This is you having active terrorist equipment on and me not letting you. And I could legitimately feel the genuine fucking rage that I felt for this moron that I felt then coming back to me now. And it's kind of seeping out again. Because holy shit, this guy is so fucking stupid. Could you imagine if this is how someone behaved IRL? Could you imagine if this is how someone decided to act in real life with a cop? Like, imagine you walked by a cop in, like, full fucking military gear with, like, terrorist insignias on, and you get told to drop the shit, hand it over. The cop tries to be nice, and you routinely just say no. Could you imagine what would fucking happen to you? Do you think the cop would give you an exception? No! Obviously not, because this is a role-playing game. Roleplay! God! Now, you may have noticed, and I did not notice as I was playing, Marco Sims, the person I arrested for interfering in the research director's arrest, has security gear on, and is still a passenger, and is mind shielded for some fucking reason. I don't know why, but I think I was just so distracted by this one idiot that I couldn't deal with it. And here we see again, and I'm like, ahem, you have a Cindy gear on, sir. I'm gonna need to take that. Highly illegal Cindy Contra. And this guy is actually, like, he's a fair bit more chill about it. And I tell him, you cannot get a permit. That is possible. That's not possible. Not even the captain can give out permits for that level of contraband. The only people who can are Central Command. And he's telling me to give him time, but, like, you can't. And I just want to let him relax there, because I gotta confiscate that, because that is, again, highly illegal syndicate equipment. It says it, thus it is. And I'm just gonna speed run through this entire meat section. It's just me cutting meat for a bit. Who fucking cares? And now for the true suffering that has to begin, because Chris is still not allowed to have syndicate Contra on him, no matter who stamps it, because of a weird little quirk in space law. And I'm trying to calmly and rationally explain it to Chris, but Marco Sims, in his infinite fucking wisdom, decides, instead of doing anything useful or actually role-playing, the dude just wants to harass me for some reason. And if you have level 9 clairvoyance, you would probably guess that, yes, Marco Sims is the captain of the previous shift that I was referring to. And yes, he's coming in here to meta his way into being a sec-off without Haas's permission, and frankly, I should just be arresting him for that, like, by default, but, you know. Hindsight's 2020. And instead of allowing me to calmly explain to Chris and keep the situation low and fine, he just wants to keep harassing me. It's like, I'm gonna bitch. It's like, I don't fucking care. I'm talking here. Go fucking eat paper or some shit. It's like escalating over nothing. Who the fuck do you think here is escalating a situation? I'm calmly explaining to a person with contraband why they cannot have it. This person is also calm and listening me explain why they cannot have it, and you are coming out of here to fucking annoy everyone involved for no reason. Are you stupid or two? I can't tell the difference. Quick speed up here. Chris basically just asks for a copy of Space Law to check what I'm saying for themselves, and I explain to them that minor can be approved by Haas or Cap, major can only be approved by Captain, but syndicate level Contra can only be approved by Central, aka the admins. And I will go to nab them a copy of Space Law because, you know, role-playing or something, which Marco has never heard of. Also, the guy that I brought in for Cindy Pajamas fucking just decided to bite his own tongue, which is brilliant. And it seems that there's a crowd forming. Marco's stupidity is apparently attracting mockery. And now the captain has stamped the document. Oh boy. So I calmly and, again, de-escalatingly, which is how you play Sekov in these situations, explain to Marco, or Eric, that the contraband is still contraband, and I could still confiscate it because that permit's invalid, but now it's Captain's fucking problem because he approved it. And this is also where I find out a tantalizing little tidbit. Marco Sims somehow has cargo access and went into cargo and blew all of their money on lasers without asking Haas, Cap, or the quartermaster at all. Ain't that fucking fun? Now, Chris is chill. Chris completely understands that I'm just doing my job and, you know, role-playing the security officer job and enforcing space law and all that. He doesn't give a shit. But we just kind of agreed to, like, form a truce, pretend this doesn't happen, and let's Central tear cap a new one for that one, because it's no longer our problem. And I now have to try and get Marco fired for spending that entire fucking time harassing me. And it seems the head of security agrees just a little. And it's not often I get to tell people that if they don't walk into Sec willingly, that I will fucking beat the shit out of them with my baton, but it is a very nice feeling to know that the entirety of the station is sick of a motherfucker's shit. And oh boy, the crowd that has gathered here. Also, hi Secret! Monster Hunter Wilds! Whoa! And now me and Damian Ward gets to arrest the moron. Problem solved. No more annoying motherfuckers. Thank Christ. Now, I'm arresting Secret for unrelated bullshit, and I come into security and I see both problem children, the shitty Sekov that's actually a passenger, and the shitty RD. And the RD has the nerve to complain about the captain. And Marco's like, the RD is absolutely metagrudging. No shit. I mean, you are metagrudging RD. Yeah. Uh-huh. Sure. I fucking wish this RD was dumb enough. Even the Buck Turd, the RD, is not stupid enough to realize that, no, I'm not metagrudging him. I have a legitimate fucking reason to arrest him earlier in the shift. Like, how are you calling me metagrudging Buck when even Buck is more than fucking aware that I'm not metagrudging him? Like, also, Marco, you're not important. I wasn't talking to you. And get out of local OOC. Get out of here. Hey, help. Shut up. If you actually think I'm metagrudging him, fucking help. Like, get out of LOOC. Not you, Secret, you're good. Get the fuck out of LOOC. help then. If you think I am metagrudging you, help. Get out of LOOC. Stop bitching. Don't be a moron. I don't understand how you can be this dumb. If you think I'm breaking a rule, just fucking help it. Get out of the goddamn LOOC. I'm not scared of you saying that I'm breaking a rule. I know the rules better than you. And, you know, Buckturn's chill. Like, don't get me wrong. He's a shitter, but he's an honorable shitter. And I made a mistake. I assumed that he was bitching on the side of Marco. He was actually bitching on my side. This is a completely wrong help. It's just Marco being an idiot in this situation. I sincerely apologize for this footage because I'm a little, confuzzled and sick of shit. You know. Because of course I am. And I'm just chilling in bed, you know, relaxing, blowing off some steam, just trying to calm down from everything that's happened, remain low stress because stress does not make me think, when I am brutally assaulted by a research assistant and a mime. Oh god, this assault, it's insane. When the head of security calls out on comms on the top right, word is sent already to watch it, they have contraband again. Well, you're at that, make all of Psy wanted, I'm tired of them. Them again. And if it's not obvious, someone is pretending to be the head of security on comms. So, unfortunately, I actually have to think about whether I want to beat down RD or not. And this entire time I'm dealing with an incredible high combat, intense, stressful situation. I'm being assaulted by multiple people at once. Oh god, this is a bad situation. I'm completely surrounded. There's a shark attack taking place. God, oh god, oh there's more. It's revs, guys, it's a revolution. Oh! After surviving that brutal shark attack in comms, we have a new problem. The puzzler approaches, threatening to blow up the station if we do not come up with the right code words. This is a true problem. Allow me to narrate their threat.
Hello, Nano Transit employees. I want to play a game. For years, you have enslaved countless lives through the twisted words of your contracts. Now, these very words will be your salvation. In 6 minutes, high explosives will detonate across the station. The countdown can only be terminated by the code phrase. Will you find the right words within these walls, or choke on your own? The choice is yours.
Now, my first thought is, okay, it's gotta be the Cindy code words, obviously. So, I try giving him the Cindy code word that I thought we had earlier, which, I'll be honest, I looked through the footage, I have no fucking idea when the hell we got that, and I just like, Puzzler, I have a word for you. Painter. Turns out, no, it is not the Cindy code words he's looking for. I'm a fucking moron. Now, the puzzler says to look in the walls, so I check that as, okay, there's probably a secret door somewhere, and proceed to scour the entirety of Mainz looking for fucking anything to stop the puzzler. We find out that it's actually an atmospheric technician, I think, named Splish, but we can't really do anything with that. And I'm like, Puzzler, we're very dumb. What does that mean? Like, I'm begging for some help. There's the paramedic also helping, and I'm like, okay, idea. It's gotta be a secret wall. It's gotta be on a map. Okay, let's go here. Nope, nothing up here. Nope, yep, nope, nope. There's nothing. And I'm freaking the fuck out. Like, we gotta stop the fucking puzzler, dude. Like, the puzzler is a super villain. And eventually I head down into a maintenance tunnel in particular, and I find a book which contains the first note from the puzzler.
When the company wants something, you take it. When the company wants someone, you trap them in a cage of words. In those long halls of your ego, did you ever take a moment to consider the thoughts of those you stole? He was years of age 3 when you took him from me. Thus, 3 words shall choose your sentence. The Puzzler!
Yes, I know that narration isn't 100% accurate, but I'll be fucking honest, I have no goddamn clue what that was supposed to say. So it seems that the puzzler is hiding these notes in books all across maintenance. And it seems I'm the first one to find anything. Good. I should take this, get it scanned for prints, check out the rest of mates. Oh, hey, here's a gathering of people. What the hell's going on? Oh god! Oh, what the? Holy fuck! Holy fucking! Oh god! Holy shit! Oh god! Oh god! Thanks, medical. Holy fuck! Oh god! Some fucking gray shot my ass! Oh god! Holy fuck! That was one hell of an ambush. Anyway, the the puzzler seems to have got another, well, 2 keywords done. So, I don't think we have long for this world at that rate. Anyway, I'm just chilling in bed and fucking some dude just starts stabbing the chief medical officer and I'm like, fuck, can I remain like unshanked for 2 seconds? I don't know why RD has the deck guard, but I'm kind of fucking glad they do. Good lord. Fucking Christ. Ow. Can I remain unmurdered for 5 minutes, please? Turns out this is actually the guy that attacked me earlier. So, I guess that solves itself. Sure. Like 5 minutes of fucking nothing and a quick rearm. The guy I just took down is not permud. How the fuck are you not permud? Running back to security, I see a man with handcuffs. As such, I must beat it out of him and reclaim the handcuffs. Some other suck-off grabs him, which, you know, sure. I mean, hey, all I wanted was the cuffs. And there's a fucking whole-ass crowd going on. Oh, also, now's the time to say one of the things about Space Station. Wyatt's talking to me about the puzzler. We already caught him. And sometimes that's just kind of what happens. Sometimes you're a spectator in someone else's story and just don't really have much of an impact, no matter how hard you try. Sometimes that's just how it happens. Anyway, to clear the cloud, I cluster bang and do a bunch of other bullshit. And at this point, I just can't. I don't know. Something broke right there. Like, something about me just kind of goes, bonk. I'm broken now. I'm broken. And you want to know the best way to relieve stress when you're broken? That's right. Maximizing shit sack. Let's stinger an entire crowd of people. That's always a fun thing to do. You think you can be shit sack? I can be shit set. I am shit security, and it turns out that stinger fucking killed him. Non-lethal option, my fucking ass. What the hell just happened? Anyway, Marco Sims is now getting arrested for interfering in an arrest, which, I'll be fucking honest. I don't know why I'm beating this guy for the baton. Like, just get him to fucking bed. They learned their lesson. I'm just really fucking tired, and I'm taking it out on the crew. Is it mature? Is it right? No. Do I care? Fuck no, I don't give a shit. Fuck these crew. They want to be a fucking pain in the ass, they can get fucking murdered. I don't give a shit. And now it's time for that part of the shift where security gets bombed for no reason. Also, for reference, like 100 things happened before this. Like 10 minutes passed with nothing happening. That's like even remotely fucking interesting, so I just kind of glossed over that, but yeah, we got bombed. Warden's office is exposed, so I'm getting in here. I'm trying to make sure the armory isn't breached. Thank fuck it's not. But I'm tired. I'm just tired. Like, someone called evac, captain didn't recall it, and honestly, thank fuck. This has been an exhausting fucking shift. Like, I need you to understand that this shift was, like, I'll flash the actual length of the thing on screen because I don't even remember as I'm doing this video. It was long. And this is a long-ass video. God damn. The CMO's tracking implanter goes off, so I'm like, alright, let's go see who fucking murdered the chief medical officer this time. And, I'll be honest, I don't really know why I decided to ask who did it when I just saw that same fucking guy that, like, murdered me earlier, like, beating the crap out of him as I walked in. I am not a very smart man. And, you know what? I'm saying it. I'm tired. I'm tired, I'm not paying attention, I'm making stupid calls. Like, forgive me, will you? But, honestly, can you really blame me? Because I, like, arrest a guy that I think might have did it, and the CMO gets revived, and it turns out, they don't know who did it, for some fucking reason. None of Men knows who did it, for some fucking reason. So, the guy just gets away with it. Amazing! Walk back into bed, and I see, ooh, a lot of violence. And it turns out that the two people that, have the exact same cut, exact same clothing, and are named similar things, both being called Slab Bulkhead and Slab, fucking Squad Thrust, have started murdering people. And I'll be real, I kind of assumed they were raiders because, I mean, they look the exact same. They're called incredibly similar things. So, you know, they're probably raiders, right? Wrong. These are not raiders. These are, in fact, Cindy reinforcements. And I've never actually seen the Cindy reinforcements, so I put in a very stupid and incredibly misguided help. To which I sincerely apologize for wasting fucking time, because God, I am a moron. Evac shuttle warps in south of TEG, which means no one fucking gets to it in time. And, nothing else happens. So, that's the end of the video. Fuck, this was a long and painful one. I physically had a headache after the shift, and I've never been more exhausted in my life. And for half of that, we didn't have a head of security. They arrived as shuttle arrived. Amazing. Yeah. I'm too tired to do an outro. Fuck it. Video's over. Subscribe, I guess. Christ.